I'm down to box Meek Mill. I'm down to box him in private. I'm down to box him.
No way.
Yes. Yes. Savage can set it up in private. You could set it up in public. We could get a price. It don't matter. Here's the thing. I'm at the point where he's a bully that I think is. So let's see it with the hands. You've never done anything. You have a bunch of goons.
So for years, there has been rumors floating around that P. Diddy has quite a few skeletons in his closet, and that in the Hollywood background, he has been doing wrong by many people for many years. Allegedly, that is. This goes all the way back to his days coming up with Biggie Smalls, and later on, much more heinous rumors would come out involving him and his talent that he scouted over the years.
There's no doubt in my mind, if Biggie was still alive, they would have had a falling out.
Including names like Usher and Justin Bieber, to name a few.
Everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Oh, well,
no. You try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
So for.
Oh! The reason why this is so significant right here, again, Diddy is 41. What the hell are you doing trying to hang out with a 15-year-old? But besides Justin Bieber being underage, he still doesn't have this money, power, status, or clout as a Diddy. So we're seeing here that because of the power dynamic, he's leveraging that power to make Justin feel bad or to manipulate him into doing something that Justin obviously doesn't want to do.
Never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
So for years, fans of these artists have wanted P. Diddy locked up, or at the very least taken to trial, possibly R. Kelly style. But with none of these claims ever being substantiated, everyone always thought he was essentially untouchable. And most people who wanted to cause a legal problem for him in the past were given settlements before their cases could ever see the light of day. But now a new lawsuit has been filed against P. Diddy by an artist named Lil Rod, real name Rodney Jones, and the court filing has taken the internet by storm. And so at some point, guys, I do want to go through all these documents. We have over 70 pages here, but it does look like this guy, Lil Rod, aka Rodney Jones, is suing not only P. Diddy, but a whole bunch of people in the music industry. I mean, look at all these record labels and different entities. So yes, at some point I will go over all of this, probably on my second channel, because there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff here, a whole bunch of allegations levied against P. Diddy. And so in this specific instance, there is 3 people actually listed by name. One of them is Stevie J, who is one of P. Diddy's alleged accomplices. Of course, you have Mr. Combs, which is Sean Combs' P. Diddy. And then you have Lil Rod listed as Mr. Jones. So Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J to and entice Mr. Jones to engage in homosexuality. Mr. Combs went so far as to share a video of Stevie J paying a Caucasian male. This was done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety concerning homosexuality. According to Mr. Combs, this is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stephen J is doing it.
Typically on this channel, I work to call out that when men are accused of SA, that oftentimes they are guilty until proven innocent, or that their image is trashed within the media before they're given a day in court. But honestly, after all of the Cassie allegations and how quickly that he settled, that's when it triggered in my mind that, oh, he may be guilty. Why else would you want to settle that quickly with somebody if you were innocent? Defend yourself to the end, because if you are not guilty, then it opens the floodgates for people to sue you for you to pay them off as hush money. Sort of like legal blackmailing. If you give in to the blackmailer, well, they might ask for more money later on.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones, so P. Diddy informed Lil Rod, that he had engaged in intercourse with a rapper, name redacted, R&B singer, name redacted, and Stevie J. And so people started to question, well, what were those redacted names? As you guys can see, they're listed as 5 and 6. So if you go and look at the footnotes, number 5, he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Like, what other Philadelphia rappers has Nicki dated besides Meek? And number 6, he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. And obviously that describes Usher. Now, I will say all of this information should be taken with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm not saying that P. Diddy is not a bad guy, but in these official court documents, They included pictures of what Stevie J was allegedly doing to this Caucasian man. And these photos have already been proven to not be what the court document says that they are.
Okay.
As a gay corn star has now stepped forward and said, no, that is not Stevie J, that is actually me and a video I shot when I was doing some corn. So to me, that kind of calls this whole document into question. But either way, the internet started ripping into Meek Mill over these rumors, pulling up old tweets like this where he says, "This D good as hell." This picture was also circulating online saying that their matching outfits were couple goals. Someone shared this video where they say, "Now we know why Diddy got so excited when he heard Meek Mill talking about f***ing."
Yo, Diddy looks so... like, how did we miss this? How did we miss the amount of fruit? And here's the thing, I don't care at the end of the day. It don't impact my life, but damn. Like, how could we just not tell? Most men's necks don't actually twist this far to the right. Little known fact. And I never brought up Diddy up here for a case study because oftentimes within media, black men that have reached a degree of status, wealth, and power, this is the first allegation that gets thrown out against them. But looking back on all the tapes, how could we have ever missed this? He looking at Meek Mill like now like a damn snack. Like he pinching his ass. You my type, boy. I like you. I like you a lot.
Someone shared this rather suggestive video of him dancing with this little man. Okay, where he appears to grab him inappropriately for no reason.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
Why bunny hops?
Why?
Now, Meek Mill has always been known as kind of a peculiar character. I mean, we saw the way he was eating fries by the pool. Everyone's seen his hilarious backflip, so people know he's kind of goofy. But of course, with these new rumors on the table, now any sort of clip
that was actually kind of impressive
like this just looks suspect to people.
Nah, dude, you got Selly for 3 months.
That nigga cried when Selly left.
Pack it up, go to new jail. You gonna feel like you just lost a chick.
How many times you felt like that?
No.
You ain't never lose your celly and feel like you lost a chick?
No. I lost some cellies that was some good, you know, they went home, motherfuckers. And you'd be like, damn,
how many times you cried?
I ain't never cried, man. What you talking about?
Now, this video of Meek Mill hanging out in P. Diddy's pool while he talks to him has to be the hardest one to defend.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You do.
Now, hold on. Let me comment on this real quick. Damn, it really looks like Meek is cooling off his recently clapped cheeks. But let me defend New York right now. I grew up hearing the daddy comment. Now, I've heard it, but it's never been a part of my vernacular. We even do it to the Latino community, right? You at the bodega. Hey, yo, let me get a chopped cheese, Poppy. Now, that's me defending New York vernacular. I'm not defending Diddy. But this whole video is wild.
Doing it daddy is insane. Now, obviously, Meek was not happy about the prospect of going viral for this sort of story. And so he decided to take his anger out on DJ Akademiks of all people because Akademiks was talking about this on his stream.
Of course.
And so he went on a Twitter escapade where he says, Akademiks, didn't I tell you to stop playing with my name? I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually see you. It's going to have a combination to it, though. Okay, so mild Twitter threats. This also just happened to be the same time that he was ready to release a whole album.
Okay.
Where he's saying they got to try Damage Control. They know I drop tomorrow. They know their artists won't be able to breathe with me out here for a week. Weak-ass ninjas. And there's a little promo. Kind of weird, bro. Seems kind of demonic to me.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That dream chasing shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like all this weird shit.
Yeah.
Here, Meek responds directly to that Akademiks clip that went viral. The way you ninjas coming on the sick now. I can't wait to meet Akademiks, LOL. They know I drop tomorrow. This, the Damage Control, this and that, getting too weird. And I don't really understand why he's blaming Akademiks in this situation when all he's doing is reading this official court filing. Like, it's not like he's just making this up. Like, Meek, at the end of the day, just deny the allegation if it's not true. Academics and alcoholic fully powered by white man. Who you think posting that on every website? They be so mad they can't stop. It's a few groups.
Well, yeah, it's a good point. Why is he just not saying that that's not what he's doing, but instead he's just trying to use Akademiks' name in order to fuel his album, which, you know, from a business perspective, that's actually a good idea. But from a manhood perspective, my God, deny those allegations.
LOL. He then says he wants to get Akademiks' address. He's an alcoholic with no life talking to kids on a computer. Normal kids watch Kai, Aiden, Wallow, Gilly. You a sick old black man with no life achievements trying to destroy black men because you envy us as men. Meek, I promise you no sane individual is sitting watching any stream for hours on end. And he just continued on with the Twitter finger saying, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog, like they know I'm coming. LOL.
Pause.
And Meek, this is really all you had to say from the start. And then I guess he kind of comes to his senses here in real time. He says, and somebody send me that actual lawsuit. So he hasn't even looked at the documents to this point. These blogs making y'all stupid for the day. Why is it the blog's fault? Like Meek, call your lawyer. He will send you the lawsuit. Don't follow the heathens. They controlling people's minds with these computers. And I guess now he's coming from the angle that this lawsuit isn't even real. Let's find the real lawsuit to make sure it's computer generated. It's obvious I'm going indecent. Y'all gonna see a lot of bad press about me. I'm going against the system. They see it's wide open. We have a whole new system. And people just continue to troll him saying, we know what else is wide open. And then I guess he really comes to his senses. He's like, oh, that document wasn't AI generated. And he says, here's the doc. Let's go on trial, live playing with my name. Find the page where my name mentions and the date so I can get my credit card and show you the date where I was. I don't even know that pussy, but let's go to trial on here.
You would think if he was this mad about the situation, you would at least looked at the court documents. But not looking at the court documents and just firing back to one social commentator looks odd. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that Little Rod made this whole thing up, that the picture was with him and some gay corn actress. Picture it was you. You'd be pretty frustrated your damn self.
Like, I'm sure at this point, this man was giving his publicist a serious headache. I mean, I guess at least by this tweet, he had kind of redirected his anger to the person spreading these alleged lies. But still, he just continued to tweet and tweet and tweet and tweet and tweet. Jesus Christ, Meek, please just stop. This has to be a favorite of mine. When I got a girl around me, I'm f***ing her twice a day. LOL, as some of your favorites. You don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. I'm telling you, all this guy had to say was, nah, that shit ain't true. No hate to the gays, but that just ain't me.
Comments like this in conjunction of what he was saying on the Gilly and Wallow podcast regarding a cellmate is just so odd to me. It's almost like he's trying to prove with all of these words why he's not gay. Gentlemen, it's not the way that you respond to things. Accusations, keep it short, keep it sweet. Continuing to tweet and post and tweet and post, it'll just make you inevitably look bad at the end of the day.
And that would have sufficed. Maybe like one more tweet about, oh, I'll see you in court, pussy, because this is a bunch of lies. But that's all it really had to be, Meek. I mean, this guy was up all night tweeting about this shit. And here's some of DJ Akademiks' responses in this situation, because you know when Akademiks gets in some beef, he's going to take the moment and run with it. He's going to go viral. He says, wait, did you blame me for what? A lawsuit said like I just made it up? LOL, no way. LOL, honestly, I don't even think Meek is gay, but it's weird as got on Elon Musk's Twitter to blame me for what a lawsuit said and promote a song, LOL. The day a ninja used a gay rumor and beefing with a blogger to promote a song is when I realized this game is too crazy for me. I'ma pray for me. You gotta be back on them perks. And then Akademiks just goes on and on to continue tweeting as well. Also, more suspect Diddy videos dropped, like here where he spanks Jay-Z.
Oh no.
And you know, normally people wouldn't really think twice about something like that. But when you have had all these accusations for years, and people have talked about your infamous parties, all this stuff starts to look extremely suspect. Here, Game says all he used to do was party with Diddy, that they never made music together.
Wasn't Puffy interested in working with you also?
Yeah, Puff, I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff liked to party. We just did a bunch of partying. We might have went to the studio once or twice, but I didn't get to record nothing. I was just, you know.
I guess when that ship starts coming down, all these other people start sinking with you, whether there be merit to these rumors or not.
I have relationships with women and with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
Okay. Cause I do.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve
Oh,
it, Daddy.
no.
In the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, yeah.
They're saying even Kevin Hart knew back in the day.
No homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man.
First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're.
This was back before Kevin Hart went industry.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like,
Hey,
check this out.
yo.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older.
Yo, look at the uncomfortability on Usher's face. Please, Diddy, no, don't say it, no.
His older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get it.
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid.
Before Kevin Hart turned industry was the perfect comment for that. Because back then, he used to still call out the bullshit before he understood the money involved with not calling out the bullshit as Usher begins to sink into a dark corner.
Wrestling over the Frosted Flakes is nasty. But we will see where this whole lawsuit goes. Obviously, all of these allegations should be taken with a grain of salt.
So the update to the story is that DJ Akademiks actually accepted a boxing fight with Meek Mill.
And I think we've had a good talk about that. I think there might be a chance for me to participate. I'm down to box Meek Mill. I'm down to box him in private. I'm down to box him.
No way.
Yes. Savage can set it up in private. You could set it up in public. We could get a price. It don't matter. Here's the thing. I'm at the point where he's a bully that I think is pussy. So let's see it with the hands. You've never done anything. You have a bunch of goons, but you all know we're all millionaires.
That's a W for me for DJ Akademiks if he really feels bullied. If you can't just go over the content without someone else trying to bully you out of doing content about them, or you're just going to use them for clicks when you're trying to promote your album, but you're unwilling to square up with that person that you continuously talk about, then that's weak, straight up. And based off of this footage, I would say that DJ Akademiks actually stands a fighting chance. Nasty work. Put your hands up. Nasty work. That's the form of a young man who does not fight.
Let me say this. I would love to go one-on-one with Meek, but Meek will never do it. Meek, I got $800,000 right now in my bank account. We can put it up. Meek won't do it. I got $800,000, and if he wants $1 million, I can put up $1 million. And who wins gets the $1 million. I have $1 million. Meek, I heard a nigga say we need a knockout like they thought this bitch nigga was gonna knock me out. I'm a fucking alpha male. Who the fuck gonna knock me out, nigga? What? They break us up.
Stop backing up, Mike.
I thought I would never see a day where DJ Akademiks accepted a boxing match with anybody. So, a very interesting turn of events. Let's see how Meek Mill responds to it. Nevertheless, this was actually my first time looking at the whole Diddy situation and this recent allegation in its totality. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity to be able to look at it, especially with you guys as well. Shout out to the MT Army. Shout out to Jamari. I'll leave a link to his full video down in the description box down below. He does fantastic video type essay videos documenting internet drama. So shout out to him. But guys, let me know what you think. Write it down in the comment box down below. And I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.